What's up, everybody? New Kennedy here. I'm going to do a live reaction video to the new Marvel's trailer. It just came out, so let's go ahead and check it out.
What the hell are you doing?
So I'm a little more comfortable. That's pretty cool.
Where's Captain Rambo?
What the?
We're looking for a
The Khan family.
So our powers are in Halo.
I love
I
it.
can manipulate light energy. And you, I can totally show you that. Hi. Where's our doctor? Wherever you are.
The Flurkin. That's kind of cool. I like the music. I don't know who that guy is. Lots of girl power going on.
We're not a team.
Very female centric. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's not. Doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look terrible. I know there's gonna be a lot of guys on here that are like, oh, um, this is a female-centric, woman-driven plot, and you know, it's terrible because of women. And I mean, like, no, Iman Vellani is probably one of the most sweetest young ladies in Hollywood, and I thought she conducted herself very appropriately, and she's a fan. I mean, how can you hate her? I saw the Ms. Marvel series. I didn't think it was as good as some critics praised, but I definitely felt like it was a nice coming of age story from a fan perspective. I mean, that's what literally what we are. We're fans, and we're just interpreting this art. But and as I know art's subjective for some, but we didn't really get a lot of Monica Rambeau in the MCU other than WandaVision. So I think that it's kind of odd putting her in there. How do I say this? I think it's a little odd that they're putting a fresh face like Iman Vellani or Ms. Marvel into this movie, and I think they're doing it to give it maybe like that Tom Holland vibe, where it's like I'm a rookie and I'm making rookie mistakes, and it's like a buddy cop. I get that, but in regards to I can't remember the actress's name, but the one who plays Monica Rambeau or Spectrum, it's we've only seen her in WandaVision, and for those of you that have not seen WandaVision, you're going to be lost. So I think that Disney's whole, doing your homework or having to watch this show in order to understand what's going on now in these movies, I think that's going to come back and kind of bite them in the butt. I personally, so far, it looks good. There was one scene where Spectrum switched with her in the beginning, and she kind of fell through a portal, landed on this planet, and you could tell that they're using the volume again, just like in Ant Man. So I'm pretty much going to prepare myself for that type of experience in the VFX. I'm just pretty much going to assume that it's going to be just like Ant Man in that kind of wide volume shot, and just you could tell it's a green screen. Again, this is not me, trying to downplay anything, but let's just call it what it is. You have a person who's only appeared in a TV show, two people that have only ever appeared in a TV show that a lot of people didn't watch and got a lot of negative feedback in the beginning, and then now you have Brie Larson, who I absolutely loved her in like Scott Pilgrim, and I think that she's as an actress, done very well for herself. But when it comes to the character and how she was written for this movie, and then you add all the extra drama and the other side of it. I personally, this is just my opinion. Don't shoot the messenger here, but I don't really feel like this movie is gonna. Not even feel. I don't want to use the word feel because I know that this movie is not going to exceed uh, what the first Captain Marvel movie did, and I'm pretty sure the reason for that is because it came at a time to where you had to watch every single Marvel movie in order to understand the overarching, you know, plot or whatever you want to call it from Avengers Endgame and Infinity War. So I think you had to see that movie, but this movie, I don't think is going to do well. And I'm not trying to be negative. Again, I don't want to be a cynic. I'm not trying to bash it based on the female leads. I just think when you have two unknowns and then one controversial star, and you add them all, it's like a culmination of Phase Four, almost all the worst attributes that you could add into a movie, and then you incorporate some of the personal choices like this, like Brie Larson, and some of the things that she has said on camera, and you start to put everything together. I think you can kind of see it's going to be a lackluster film. So that's just my reaction. If it does good, it does good. I don't really feel like the female audience it's going to resonate with female audiences. The first movie was, I want to say, a big majority of them were men that saw it because, let's be honest, the percentage of men that are interested in comics and collectibles and things like myself, far exceed that of women. So again, this isn't a knock towards women. I just think that if you guys want this movie to succeed, then women have you have got to go support this movie. And if you don't, just like any other, either women's sports or anything that consists of being a predominantly female, genre audience. If you don't support it, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to do very well because, again, outside of the whole drama with Brie Larson and some of her political views and being outspoken and just her condescending tone and attitude, I personally don't think it's going to really resonate with the male audience. So I think if this is going to be a success, I think women need to really step up and support this kind of stuff. And if it doesn't work, and if the box office numbers prove that this formula isn't working, then maybe we need to reevaluate and take a look at what we need to do um, to try to eliminate these negative stereotypes. Because if you're upset over these uh, patriarchal characters or these toxic masculine characters, why do you write a female who's basically the definition of what toxic femininity is? It's literally the same thing. It's just Andrew Tate on steroids, but it's you know, she's a female. So, in my opinion, it's a double standard. It doesn't really work. But again, this is just me looking at this and just giving you guys my thoughts. So, I don't want to make this video too long. I know I kind of went off on a rant there, but check out the other videos that I have on YouTube. You can follow me at New Kennedy's World or check me out on Instagram at New Kennedy. Thank you guys and have a great day. Peace.